Hey, welcome friends. So it's that time of the year again, and so I'm going to go over my holiday wish list. Now, a lot of this stuff I'm going to have to just show you kind of links, because some of it is not out yet, and some of it I don't have, but I want. So first up, we're going to get into Kinta Studio. Anything Kinta Studio. So talked a little bit about my Lancaster, previous video, other video that's set to drop. Crazy cool detail on all the different products. And so that is going to enhance anything that you use to build it with. So that's going to be my first pick there. Second, that I'm really excited for, is the new Kotare, whatever, this new Spitfire Mark 1 in 132 scale. So this is from people that came out of Wingnut Wings, and the CAD photos and everything of it look amazing. And so I'm super excited about that one. The next thing that's coming up, which should be able to drop before Christmas, is Tamiya's F-35, which anything Tamiya can't go wrong with. And we get into their F-35, which is going to solve a lot of the different problems that we've had with other kits. And if it goes together like any of the other stuff, oh, it's going to be a dream to build. So that is going to be another thing that I am very much looking forward to. The next thing from Tamiya is going to be their P-38, and getting into the J model and the later models there. I built one of their FG variants earlier, and great kit. And so I want to do that again, but do it a little bit of a different variant with that. So that's another kit that is on my wish list. From there, we get into a few stuff with Arma Hobby. Now, this one I do have, but the P-51, excellent kit. And so been eyeing to have a little bit of time to put this thing together. There's a lot of really cool schemes on this. And so this one is a dream for anybody that likes the 172 scale. The other thing from Arma Hobby is their new P-39. So that one is really cool. They've got a new one coming out with that, where it also gets paired up with the F4 Wildcat. And so that would be another thing on my list. Beyond there, we have the AK stencil. So I've got a couple of different airbrush stencils that I've used for a few different projects, and they work pretty well, but I kind of want to try something with a little bit different pattern, a little bit of, different things with that. And if you've seen some of my videos where I've been using those type of stencils, that's going to be one of my picks too. And since we're on airbrushes, some of you might not have an airbrush or might be running something really old. There's a lot of really good value airbrushes, and so we'll have a few links in the chat or into the description about those. Next, we get into Black CA. So there's a couple of different ones. This is MIG, but I'll put in the AK one into the chat. And this has been a game changer for those ghost seams. It's just completely eradicated them. Super awesome, amazing stuff. Worth every penny. So we'll have that. The other tool that helps quite a bit is a good pair of nippers. So these are the Display ones. Put the link in the description for those. These ones are, I think, the best bang for the buck. You can obviously get into better ones like the God Hands and get into some pretty expensive stuff, but whether it's worth it is a whole nother conversation. So, getting into some new sprue nippers. The other thing that I love to use that you've seen on the channel is glass files. And there's an Infinity set that I've been playing with, but I need to pick up. It's going to have different levels of grits. So the stuff that I have is just kind of a single grit, and it works really well, but it would be kind of cool to try out a little bit more of some of the more coarse and then polishing. And the ones that I've been able to try at a different meeting, at an IPMS meeting, were amazing. So that one is definitely going on the list. Coming close to the end, we get into Infinity sanding sponges. You can see this one, plenty of use on it. 600 grit is really good for a lot of seams, both 400 and 600. So having the whole set of these, anything in their sanding line, awesome. This stuff just eats up the plastic and makes it a lot less drama-free when you're doing your sanding. It's got a really cool process of how they actually put like the abrasives on this and stuff, like electrostatic, crazy technology. So really cool stuff there. And that is my list. So if there's something that you think should be added to the list, I know there's going to be a few comments about, whoa, where's all the tanks? Where's all the sci-fi? Yeah, I'm sorry I'm boring this year. But put in what you have on your wish list in the chat in the bottom. Then take a look at the description. You can go over to Hobby Nut Models, and there's going to be a whole collection of all these different stuff. They have probably the best inventory I've seen of all of the Kinta Studio products. So you can go in there, just use the links, and basically everything that I talked about is available on their website while supplies last. It is a little bit of a tricky time of the season. Okay, until next time.